A very warm welcome to everyone watching this video of mine. Hi, this is Manali. I hope this video finds you in good health. I am from GHG Harprakash College of Education for Women, Sidhwakhur, and I'm going to walk you through the PPT of deforestation and ozone layer depletion. And today we are going to learn a lot about deforestation and ozone layer depletion. The PPT and the video lecture has been prepared and delivered under the right guidance of my mentor, Dr. Amandeep Kaur. So without wasting much time, let's proceed towards the topic. So as you can see on your screens, there's a picture depicting a land where the forests are being cut. Now, the first question here will arise in your mind is that what is deforestation? And I, being from a biology background, I like to talk about the term first. So we are going to split the deforestation word into two. That is, the first part is D, that is to decrease, and forestation obviously refers to the forest. So decrease in the forest land is, in the layman language, you can say that is known as deforestation. So see, the deforestation can be defined as the large-scale removal of trees from forests or normal land for the facilitation of human activities. Remember, for the facilitation of human activities. Now, it is a serious environmental concern. Why is it a serious environmental concern? This is because since it can result in the loss of biodiversity, damage to natural habitats, soil erosion, disturbance in the water cycle, and hopefully this is clear to you. So this is also a contributor to climate change and global warming. Remember, deforestation also leads to global warming and climate change. I hope the definition and what is deforestation is clearly, understood, and it has really stuck in your minds, right? Now, next we are going to discuss what are the causes of deforestation. See, the first major cause of deforestation is the anthropogenic activities. That is the agriculture. The agriculture in any way, be it small-scale agriculture or large-scale farming, lodging, cutting of trees for use of raw materials for furniture and all those things, right? Mining and urban expansion. See, the clearing of forest areas for the construction of infrastructure such as buildings and all, right? The second, we are going to see the secondary factor here. What is the secondary factor? The earlier, which we saw the anthropogenic activities, those were the primary factors affecting deforestation, causing deforestation. And these are the secondary factors. So here on the screens, you can see that the construction of homes and other buildings, agriculture to meet the increased demand of food, that as we are well aware that the population year by year is increasing exponentially. And this increasing population requires a lot of food. Thus, the demand of food has risen. And because of that, more and more agriculture activities are asked to carry out. And for these agriculture activities, obviously, the forest land needs to be cleared. Right. Now, the next point here you can see on your screen is the construction of roads, dams, and other infrastructure. Right. Now, my question arises here is that do you think, by any chance, do you think that there are few environmental factors also in natural factors also involved which can cause, which can lead to deforestation activities? Is there any natural cause? See, destruction of a forest can be caused due to hurricanes and other natural activities, forest fires, and invasion of forest ecosystem by parasites destroying trees. right? Now, we have seen what is deforestation. We have seen what are the causes of deforestation. And we are well aware that in deforestation, the trees are cut, the plants are cut. Now, why we are so concerned about cutting down trees? See, now, so we should understand that what is the importance of forest, right? Now, see, the first point is you can note down is that they are a source of oxygen, food, clean water, and medicine. They are the source of many commercially important products such as paper, wood, and fabric. Also, they play a major role in water cycle. Please remember this, that forests play a major role in water cycle. When the forest is cut, they have a lot of effects on water cycle. The question arises, how? How these how this deforestation is causing problems to water cycle. See, you should always remember that the forests, they add water to atmosphere by the process of transpiration. Okay. The plants, the forest, the vegetation, they carry out a process known as transpiration through which they add water to the atmosphere. Right. Now these forests, they combat change in atmosphere. How do they combat change in atmosphere? This is by observing the greenhouse gas. Can you please guess what gas that could be? Yes, you're thinking right. It is carbon dioxide. So, by observing the greenhouse gas such as carbon dioxide, this controls global warming and climate change. Therefore, these forests play a major role in controlling climate change and global warming. The large mass of trees in forest areas avoid soil erosion, and the major point when it comes to deforestation, when it comes to deforestation, what is majorly affected? So you should understand that forest is home to lot of species and organism. When a forest is cut, the niche, the habitat of lot of organism is being destroyed, which may lead to their extinction, right? So this is the importance of deforestation. I mean, the importance of forests. Okay. Now, how does deforestation affect the environment? As you can see on the screens, when the forests are cut, obviously there are going to be increased carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. Disruption of the water cycle, as I've already discussed. Soil erosion. Here, please remember the soil erosion is the, what do you mean by soil erosion? The upper layer of the soil is, taken away by water or soil. So, the soil becomes less humus, less fertile. The humus layer of the soil is being depleted, so it becomes infertile, right? So that is called a soil erosion. And when deforestation, when forests are there, they hold the tree, they hold the soil tightly, and that does not allow soil erosion. Thus, the deforestation is affecting soil, is causing soil erosion. Effects of deforestation on biodiversity, I already told you that forests are a major home to a lot of organisms. When their niche is destroyed, when their habitat is destroyed, obviously the biodiversity will have a lot of effects on it. Right. Now, deforestation affects the economy, deforestation and human health. See, when deforestation, in forest land, there are a few trees which are, helpful as medicines, herbs. When when deforestation is carried out, these plants, these trees, those herbs could, extinct or become rare, and that can definitely affect the human health, right? The next point comes, how can we control deforestation, right? So have you ever thought of how the deforestation could be controlled? Tell me, have you? So on the screens you can see that the role of governments and other administrative authorities and role of individuals. See, the implementation of security measures and strict laws to prevent illegal logging, that could be helpful in controlling deforestation, increasing the count and range of forest under government protection. Also, carefully planning the construction of infrastructure in order to minimize the loss of forest area, launching new reforestation campaigns to restore deforested land. The second point here you can see is the role of individuals. See, please understand that before the role of government comes the role of individuals, because we are the general public, and if we want to bring a change, we need to start it from us, right? If I want to bring a change in this society, if I want to bring any change, I have to start the change from myself, because when people will see me, they will copy me. When my next generation will see me, they will copy me. So here I feel that, you know, on your birthdays, you may plant a tree every year, rather than, you know, spending a lot of money in these food chains and all. You can at least plant a plant on your birthdays, celebrate one Mahotsav day, right? This is very important. Now, the next topic we are going to discuss is the ozone layer. Ozone layer depletion. Before understanding ozone layer depletion, we need to understand what is ozone layer. So as you can see on your screens, the ozone layer is a region in the Earth's stratosphere. Remember, Earth's stratosphere. This is very important, that the ozone layer is present in Earth's stratosphere, right? So the ozone layer is a region in the Earth's stratosphere that contains high concentration of ozone and protects the Earth from the harmful ultraviolet radiations of the sun. Remember, the ozone layer protect us from harmful ultraviolet radiations of sun. Okay. So, is it clear? Am I making sense? As you can see on your screens, this is a picture I've taken from NASA Ozone Watch. So you can see that on the 23rd March 2019, you can see that the region, the polar region, red part you can see, and on 23rd March 2020, you can see that a blue region is being observed. So here, see, this is a rare and record ozone depletion. Here, an opening in the ozone layer appears. In the second, the blue part where you can see the red part, which is replaced by the blue part on 23rd March 2020, you can see there's an opening in the ozone layer appears each spring over the Antarctica. See, this is the Antarctica region, right? An opening is appear every this spring, an opening of ozone layer is observed, right? And this phenomena was also observed in the north in 2011. So this is the ozone hole which is observed over Antarctica or North area. Okay. Now, as you can see on your screens, we are going to discuss what is ozone layer depletion, the topic of the hour. See, ozone layer depletion is the gradual thinning of Earth's ozone layer in the upper atmosphere. Remember, upper atmosphere caused due to the release of chemical compounds containing gaseous, bromine or chlorine from industries or other human activities. Now, what happens when these CFCs which we use in refrigerators and ACs and aerosols, CFCs contain gaseous, they have bromine and chlorine in them, right? Chlorofluorocarbons and fluorine as it is dictated. So when these CFCs go in the upper atmosphere, what happens? The CFCs are split, and the free radicals of bromine and chlorine are produced. These then the free radicals or the gaseous bromine and chlorine atoms, they react with the ozone layer, and they actually deplete it. Okay, this is known as ozone layer depletion. Now we're going to discuss what are the causes of ozone layer depletion. What do you know about the causes of ozone layer depletion? So the causes of ozone layer depletion, as you can see on your screens, the first cause is the chlorofluorocarbons. Now, please understand that the main cause of ozone layer depletion is CFCs. These are released by aerosols, ACs, refrigerators, and etc. And I've already discussed the process, how it affects ozone layer, how it is depleting ozone layer. The second is the unregulated rocket launches. Please understand that it is observed that unregulated rocket launches cause more depletion of ozone than CFCs, right? The third point you can see is the nitrogenous compounds. See, please understand that the nitrogen compounds or the oxides of nitrogen, such as nitrogen oxide, nitrogen dioxide, nitrous oxide, these are highly responsible for ozone depletion. Now, the last point here you can see is the natural causes. Now, please understand that sunspots and stratosphere winds, they cause ozone layer depletion, right? See, please understand that the ozone depleting, there are a few ozone depleting substances such as CFCs, halogens, carbon tetrafluorides. These halogens and tetrafluorides are found in fire extinguishers, right? So these are the major causes of ozone layer depletion, right? I hope I'm making sense. Now, what is ozone depleting substances? I already told you that ozone depleting substances are the substances such as chlorofluorocarbons, halogens, carbon tetrafluoride, hydrofluorocarbons, HFCs, we call it, etc., that are responsible for depletion of ozone layer are termed as ozone depleting substances, right? Ozone depleting substances, CFCs, also we have discussed. Now, what are the effects of ozone layer depletion? See, there are major effects on ozone layer. What are the major effects? It affects on human health. How these are affecting human health? See, the ozone layer depletion causes skin cancer, skin effects, skin problems in humans. It also, and when we are talking about the effects on animals, it causes irritation and eye problems in animals. It affects the environment, effects on marine life are there. See, the planktons are generally affected, are greatly, and they're greatly affected by the exposure to harmful ultraviolet rays. So planktons are one of, so somewhere it is causing even problem to the biodiversity also, right? Now, what are the solutions of depletion? See, solutions mostly lies in the causes. When you cut the cause, you are definitely going to tackle the problems associated, right? So we can do by avoiding using pesticides, right? Minimizing the use of vehicles, using eco-friendly cleaning products, and use of nitrous oxide should be prohibited, right? So we came to the end of the PPT. I hope I made sense to you and you understood what is ozone layer depletion and deforestation. Thank you. Keep learning. Bye. Take care.